To my wonderful listeners, One Family TV, ole mutanale nan kotenke. Mbadungolu ikafu meyo ko oya, ani ikafu meyo ko Malick Jatta, ni mumoti meyalon ko idia mutade, oya mumoti meyalon ko adia mutade katandi ko, ikafu kendi meyo ko Baba Jobe, amumoti meyalon ko yofa nyame na loptano nin kono, adia mutawala de bar Gambia dungolu, mojamabe diam kan santene de katandi ko, ni be mumoti meyalon ko saintenna, inyante mutalal de faneta selo kono de ye soronde, because ni mumoti meyalon ko ye tilimbali yale kanin tajirante yalo it just like sana manja yemben kede me alon ko ibe mo mo kilon lede because ibe multi me alon ko ibe mo mo fala leltide mbadi ngolo annani audio tan na natal yena na lamani hakilola mbadi ngolo kana alamo ani jusola de
started please
akoya follow kuke
Noah Baji nadale aentara Hamsa Barak.
Noah Baji came and he met me at the Hamsa Barracks.
Akonye ko ta Banjul Royal Victoria Hospital Baba Jobe ya landije lopitano to ya jibe abe larin dula jumalto.
He said to me, go to Banjul, Baba Jobe is admitted at the Royal Victoria Teaching Hospital. Go and find out his condition there, where he is being admitted.
Ntata Banjul.
I went to Banjul.
Tata Royal Victoria Hospital.
I went to the Royal Victoria Hospital.
Tanimita fa akonye ko nie officer prison officer je damen drong ishalon ko abe wolto.
In fact, before I left, he said to me, wherever you saw a prison officer, know that that is the place that is been admitted.
Ntata.
I went there.
Kabirin tata ndundanga nyakalang kalang.
When I got inside there, I looked around.
Murunta.
I went back.
Otumo kuol siata.
At that time, there were too many things.
Katunte fango kungdingo.
Because as for me, individually, I once stood and I said to them, we are the ones that are working. You are the leaders, and you said that we are working and working for our nation. This one that is pushing us into this kind of things.
And who are you referring to?
Consul ko ibe jumale mawonya men kal dundi do ko.
Yaya Jammeh.
Yaya Jammeh. I said, you are the leaders. You go and see him. That these things that we are doing to these people, they are our own fathers, our own brothers, our own sons.
So many nyirin kano binale de. Katu ya Jammeh te Gambia mansayala for dunia ekir.
Tomorrow, these questions will suffice because Yaya Jammeh cannot rule this country forever.
Did they say anything? How did they react?
Consul ka brio fo Italy mune fo imatanyadi le.
Lieutenant Mustafa Sanneh konye ko drop it. This is an executive order.
Lieutenant Mustafa Sanneh said to me, drop it. This is an executive order. So I kept quiet like that.
So Noah Baji nata murunang.
So Noah Baji returned. And he said to me, let's go to Banjul.
Tata for Royal Victoria Hospital.
We went up to the Royal Victoria Hospital. Behind there was a shop there. He said to me, do you see this block?
Private block.
He said to me, this block is the private block.
Baba Jobe
is admitted there. He's lying there. But go into the hospital and check and see where his position is. So I went into the hospital.
Prison officer security.
When I got into the hospital, I caught sight of this prison officer.
So
after seeing him, I went back to him and said to him, yes, I have seen a prison officer. He said to me, that is where Baba Jobe is.
akonye ko bi suto.
He said to me, tonight,
Akana tambi bila.
let it not pass this night.
Ya Jammeh ko bi suto nyim bi su mbenyi kana suto men wale.
Jammeh said, this night that is coming.
Janim Baba Jobe murula mile 2.
Before Baba Job returns to mile 2,
Nyanda falale.
he has to die.
Akonye ko suto.
He said to me in the night,
Oisol binale ibetrala Hamsa bara ye samba ye jeitandil.
the boys will come, they will meet you at the Hamza barracks, and you are to take them and show them the place.
Suto sita.
Night came.
Oisol nata.
The boys came.
Tata je.
We went there.
Nte.
Myself
Anim pasane.
and Sanneh,
Ntol dunta nim bunda bala.
we went through the main gate,
emergency bundala.
through the emergency door.
Tata konoto.
We went inside.
Barin tomal be.
But the others,
Iseleta nim fensola.
they climbed over the fence.
Mustafa Sanneh.
Sanneh,
Michael Jatta.
Michael Jatta,
Sorry. Yes, Michael Jatta.
yes, Michael Jatta,
Fansu Nyabali.
Fanso Nyabali,
Malick Manga.
Malick Manga,
Suleiman Sambu.
Suleiman Sambu.
Angamira ntol nyinem.
Yes,
Ani
I think-
sorry, ani Rambo, Captain Rambo.
And Captain Rambo.
Modu Jaju, Rambo.
Modu
Alias
Jaju,
Rambo.
alias Rambo.
Kabirin Seleta, itol Seleta.
After they climbed over the fence,
Ni benta wo iri bako to membe emergency dala.
we met under that big tree, which is near the emergency door.
Nko bungolem nying emergency nyinem bungolem.
I said to them, that is the building.
Captain Rambo tambita mol nyato.
So Captain Rambo went in front ahead of us.
Tata.
We went.
Nganyim prison officer taraje.
We found this prison officer.
Kabirin nga taraje akomole ko Baba Jobe sinol.
He said to us, Baba Job was asleep.
Ako doctor men nyanda atena waya atena apareta tatali.
He said the doctor that has to attend to him has already done that and he has left.
Wale to mbedunta.
That was when all of us went in.
Aye mura mbajol abe mura rimbajo minna.
The blanket that he covered himself with,
Nga ombajo leta nga suffocate.
we took that blanket and we suffocated him.
Nga bunda send him finta that.
We closed the door back and we went away.
And the prison officer, did he know what was happening?
Prison police membeje. Ay alone bangal nata men alali be men kekan.
Njikata ko ayalo ne bayri kabirin futata ate famole ko mole ko Baba Jobe abelari na be sinola.
I believed he is aware because he was the one that said to us upon our arrival that Baba Job was asleep.
Do you know his name?
Ako fayo tolon ne bang.
Mato no mbari ngamira akonto ko mu jammeleti.
I don't-
Investigation wato kabiri yendol muta nde nenetata headquarters le nga taraje aning investigation team obe shiri.
I don't know him, but I think his last name is Jammeh. But during the investigation,
Bari njikita fanan ko kanilla en kolem.
when we were being arrested, I found him at talking to the investigators, and I believe he's a native of Kanilai.
And when you arrived there, did he resist?
Ko birali futata je. Abalantali bulle bang.
Abenun sinol.
He was asleep.
I mean the prison officer.
Ko prison police membeje prison officer nying fo wala balanta awa balantali bulle bang.
Amambalang njikita ko ay kibaro sorole kondon nyantana la jele.
He did not resist, and I believe that he got information that we were coming.
And when you killed Mr. Job, and what did you do with the body?
Birali Mr. Job fali e bandi. Ale furo abalo wa furo nying ali yake nyadi.
Nga bula laring ala larang ka nga niyo doya dame nga bula laring wolton tata.
We left it lying on the bed that we found him on, and we went away.
Did you say anything to the prison officer before you were leaving?
Ali fenne fo prison officer e bang jannali be bolaji.
Na fota fanande hakilo dal ma remember dal.
Well, if anything was said to him, I cannot recall.
When all this was happening, where was Noah Baji?
Birinyim bebe kekan no habaji be min tole.
Noah Baji abenu within Banjul around Independent Drive.
Noah Baji
Mol Batukang.
was within Banjul around the Independence Drive, and he was waiting for us.
Who commanded that operation?
Maleketa nyaton koti birali bitaw operation ola.
Captain Modu Jaju, alias Rambo.
Captain Modu Jaju, alias Rambo.
You told us earlier that for Malick Mustafa Koli, you were called by Malick Manga to go on an operation. Do you recall that?
Nyumfonye komanto nunko. Birali bita Mustafa Koli la kuola. Malick Manga le kumandi. Fo hakilo ya mutale bang.
Hakilo ya mutale.
Yes, I recall that.
And now let's do this one in Wolof.
Sa nganyindong sata surwa kangoto.
Did you have occasion to be called again by Malick Manga to go on another operation?
Fodun sila do soton tale ndax amna benen yon bo xamne Malick Manga onala pour ngeen def lenen pour ngeen def benen jëf.
Wow, amon na.
Yes, there was.
Tell us about it.
Wax ñu lan la won naka ngeen ko defé.
Imbale ma ci touri.
Help me with the names.
Sol Ndaw.
Wow.
Yes.
The soldier, what is the name again?
Sol Ndaw, Suleiman Ndaw, and Mahawa Cham.
Suleiman Ndaw ak Mahawa Cham.
Wow.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Wax ñu lolu naka la demé.
Malick Manga bam ñu callé.
When Malick Manga called me,
daf mané nañ tassé Bijilo ci base bi.
he said to me, let's meet at Bijilo at the base.
Ma dem ñu dem tassé Bijilo ci base bi ñun ñep.
I went and we met at the base, all of us.
Where was this base located?
Kololi.
Sen dajé kay bobu fan la nekk Bijilo ndax Kololi.
Please proceed.
Mën nga continuer.
Biñ démé ci base bi ñun ñom ñu dajé fofu.
When we got to the base, all of us converged.
Waye boba time bi.
But at that time,
Amadou Badji,
Pa
Sanneh,
ñoo
ak Sekouba Jaju
and Sekouba Jaju,
ñoom ñu ngi woon course.
Those were at a course.
Fekke wuñ li.
They did not witness this one.
Bañ dajé fofu Noah Badji la.
When we met there, it was Noah Badji,
Modou Jaju
Rambo,
Lieutenant Mustafa Sanneh,
Lieutenant Mustafa Sanneh,
Lieutenant Michael Jatta, Warrant Office WO2 Fansu Nyabali, Staff Sergeant Manga, I myself Omar A. Jallo, Suleiman Sambu.
Is that all?
Ndax ñooñu la.
Wow.
Yes.
Proceed, please.
Léegi mën nga continuer.
Bañ dajé fofu Noah mu ne dañ wara dem Kanilai.
After we met there, Noah said that we have to go to Kanilai.
Dañ wara dem ñu gisé ak Solo Bojang.
That we should go and meet with Solo Bojang.
Li suñ yoon Kanilai.
The rationale for our trip to Kanilai
moy amna ñaari Gambian
was that there were two Gambians
ñu nga xamne ñu ngi jënd ay nganaay
that bought some weapons
waaye ñu ngi ut ay nit ñu leen support pour ñu daane nguur Yaya Jammeh
and that they were looking for people who would join them in toppling the government of Yaya Jammeh.
Were you told where these two Gambians were?
Ndax wax nañ la ñaari Gambian yooyu fan lañ nekk.
liñ ma waxoon ñu ne ñu ngi loo ci hôtel Kaolack Ziguinchor.
According to what they told me, they said they were lodged at a hotel in Ziguinchor.
waaye am na benn dëkk bu gaay waxtaan ak Solo ne si biir Casamance bi ne foofu la ñoo dajeeg moom.
But they have a discussion with Solo about a particular village in Casamance where they were supposed to meet.
ñu dem ci lañ dugga suñ moto yi.
That was when we got into our vehicles.
ñu dem Kanilai.
And we went to Kanilai.
Because I was in my moment of trauma, I wouldn't be able to remember exactly what time. But Pandari himself, as long as he's a media practitioner, he may be having those records with him.
Very well. It's not really central to the issues. We just want to know how you are feeling during that period. So as a result, did you continue to go to work or did you stay at home?
No, I did not continue to go to work. I started keeping it home. And consequently, Mustafa Fall also gave me the same information in this shape that when he was in the office, Sol Baji used to plan assassination traps for me. But he asked me, Ndoma, I said, yes, sir. Ngamo yekoye bonde appointment, I said, yes, sir. He said, are you armed? I said, yes, sir. He said, they took their vehicle? I said, yes, sir. He said, fine, and I understand you have passed this SIPOL trial. I said, yes, sir. He said, do you need any help? I said, my passport, the passports are now introduced to this biometric and it is costing up to 3,500. I do not have that money to renew my passport and I'm waiting for the deployment. He sent me some money and I renewed my passport and he said to me, Ndoma, Sol ka plan ne pour que il minute, but I know you are a commando. You can take yourself out of any situation that you find yourself in, but go and wash your body. Taye baloku. And always watch back.
And for how long did you stay at home?
I stayed at home up to 2016.
From 2014 to 2016?
Yes, sir.
2 years?
2 years.
Nobody came for you?
I even went back and I was brutal against the command. Then it was Asumana Tamba and General Baji.
So these 2 years that you were away, your salary was still being paid?
It was still running because I have nowhere to work, Oga.
No, but the thing is, were they paying your salary knowing fully well that you were not going to work?
They were paying, of course. If they don't have any excuse to, to label me and give me that, and obstruct my salaries, what would they do? I was ready to do it for my country, but what they want me to do, I will not do that.
What did they want you to do?
That was to continue on that killing, that wrongful killing, in the pretense that we are serving the public interest.
So what else did you do?
Then when I attacked them, it appears like Solbaji was rejoicing in my sufferation. Asked me funny questions, and at the end of the day, I was mad. I asked them 3 questions. Why are you people corrupt? Why are you suppressive? And why are you unfair in the treatment of personnel? This did not go down well with them. So Asmana said I should shut up. I said I will not shut up. When Solbaji spoke, I said when all this nonsense was beginning, I talked to you. But you could not let justice stand. And now you are telling me to shut up. I will not shut up. Then they said fall out. I said I'm not going to fall out until I am done. And then I was angry and I was sweating.
Were there any consequences for your so-called insubordination?
Yes.
What happened?
Asmana decided to offer me a charge sheet.
And did it result in a court-martial?
No.
What happened?
I came back the following day to peep and know what was the situation in the battalion. So I was advised by Amadou Diouf that, look, what you did yesterday could be very violent against you. I will never advise you on the wrong thing. Try and go and apologize to these people, or else it's going to be violent against you. I said, no, I'm not going to advise. I'm not going to apologize. Because they know what they are doing with me. He said, no, I am advising you. Me, I am somebody who like your future. Go and apologize. I went to Asumana that day. In order to apologize, I cried.
So
the apology led him to remove that charge sheet he put in my file.
So after all this, you stayed home for 2 years, and come 2016, what did you decide to do?
I came on board during that election standby. It was a general standby for all soldiers.
So came elections time, you went back to State House.
I asked Ansumana that, I am having no money and I need money. The tour is, attracting allowance. I need money. Please put me in this tour so that I can also have something that I will help my family with. He allowed me to go, but I was not also associated with their activities because the lance couple who was serving under me then as the logistic officer was the one he was connected with doing their things.
And what things were those?
That is taking orders from him directly, Ansumana, and that they will be operating. He will give him orders, and he will be doing everything because that landscape will belong to the ordnance. I also maintain a low profile. What I was interested is, let me just go on the tour and get what I can help my family with.
Whose store was that?
That was President Jammeh's store.
Around the country?
Huh?
Around the country?
Yes, sir, in 2016. When we came back, then on election day, before coming back, I started to suspect this assassination trap whirling around me. Because when we were on the way, the last couple I was working with, as logistic officers, he had an in-law in Kolikunda before reaching Farafenye. He asked me if I could allow him to go and say hello to his in-laws. I said, no problem. We will go there and we rush, get to this place and erect the tents before the arrival of these people. There is enough time. So when we get there, there was a marabu. The in-law was a marabu. Decided to do his stuff and told the boy that, look, this man is your good elder brother. I said, yes. He said, fine. There is one amongst your superiors who want to show him something very dangerous. But as you are going on this road, you can take out this charity. We did that. So we came up to Basse. A former girlfriend of Manjang placed a phone call in my phone, indicating that she went to General Baji. General Baji gave her $20,000. And that she is always isolated at Brufut Heights. If I can choose only a single night to accompany her there, she is always isolated. I turned it down because I suspected that that would be an isolation trap. Then come to election, the same Lamin Ture also called me. I was in Busumbala. Promised to give me money which I have never begged. But invited me to meet him at Westfield in the night when his office was at Banjul. I put this to his question. My office is in Banjul and your office is in Banjul. Why are you inviting me to Westfield at 10 o'clock in the night when you know I'm in a standby? He said, hey, Baba, I'm on foot auto. It has not got to that. Now, let me tell you how we are going. I said, I don't know how we are going to do it. He said, I'm going to send you $200 credit, and tomorrow I will come to 22nd July Square and call you. I give you the rest of the money. I have never begged him money. Most of to set an amount. I said, okay, fine. If you do it like that, I'm happy. It never happened, up to date. So on the 12th of December, I was promoted to this rank.
Which is?
Lieutenant.
Were you surprised?
Very surprised because I was not informed as to which rank I was being promoted to until a night before.
And this was also a single promotion,
no.
Group promotion, or mass promotion?
It was a group promotion.
All right. How many people?
From different units.
How many people?
I don't know how many people, I cannot recall. But there was a warrant officer also who was also, an old warrant officer class 1 with me in the cell guard, came to me and said to me, yo bro, I said, let's not take this promotion. They know very well they are giving us a wrong promotion. I said, yo bro, at this point in time, this is a dig. These people know this more than you. They are just, digging this ditch so that, you complain and they put you in the ditch and bury you. Let's go and take it. One day, this may be a defense for us. The warrant officer is now a lieutenant and he is observing a course at the training school in Bakau.
And others were promoted to very high.
From my that appointment, the predecessors I have succeeded were promoted from warrant officer class 2 to captain straight. I was a warrant officer class 1 for 6 years at that appointment.
Others were promoted to lieutenant colonels and majors.
Fine.
And brigadier generals.
I came back home, complimented General Tamba, and I just showed him my shoulder, indicating that this is a wrong promotion. He said to me, I have seen it. And he repeated it in Mandinka Ngajele. He gave me his back and walked. So I proceeded to Solbadi, saluted him and showed him. I was very surprised to see him sound in this way. Alaj Malick, in fact, you are too brave and you are very wise. By now you should not be.
What does he mean by you should not be?
I should have been dead.
Did he say anything more?
Yes, he said, we gave your issues to Bora, but Bora could not manage you out.
So, and what do you understand that to mean?
That means Bora was supposed to assassinate me. And he said, but now, since now we know where the truth lies, let's manage this situation, and we forge ahead. I saluted and fall out. 2 days after that, it was after dinner, when I was not even catered for dinner. I came out with Anthony, Lieutenant Mendy, to go and buy, breakfast, dinner from the street. I found Ansumana Tamba, MA Ba, and General Baji at his office, General Baji's office. So we are passing, he said to me, you are going, but don't stay long, come back soon. I said, okay, sir. I moved a little bit, and he said, where are you people in fact going to? I said, I'm going to buy dinner. I've not been catered. So he said, okay, just be quick. I went, before I come back, he placed two times calls in my phone before I reached his office. When I reached, he informed me that, fine, Kanilai was said to be under the threat of attack tonight. And we are deploying you there as a platoon commander with a platoon to reinforce Kanilai. Now that I have lost the power of the warrant officer, I will not be able to say no. But I know I was not going to join the patrol team. I decided to take it.
Did the warrant officer have more powers than the lieutenant, second lieutenant?
Yes, it has privileges and rights over the lieutenant in some cases.
Okay, and then?
Then I left here with that, reinforcement platoon to Kanilai. Upon reaching Kanilai, Sanna Manjang thought that I was there with that platoon to reinforce him with the patrol team. So I started to discover that he was getting too much closer with me. Each time I would like to sleep, I was always with my men, because there is a slogan in military leadership that the best position for a platoon commander is within his men. He has no office, but his office is within his men and in the field. So wherever my men sleep, without accommodation, in the open is where I sleep with them. But each time I will be sleeping, he will bring a mattress and put it beside me. Already I was suspicious about him. I never trust him anymore. So I will get my weapon on my laps, just laying like this. Sometimes I doze and I'll be awake until daybreak. So at a point in time, he told me that, I think we will join forces together so that, we will be conducting this peripheral patrol here as you are doing it. I said, then bring your nominal role. I have the nominal role of my men. They are all accounted for. If you bring the nominal role, I will blend them and I will deploy them. Nobody will cheat the order. He said to me, I have no nominal role, but I operate with the CTU guys. The sergeants can give you the nominal role. I said, I'm not interested in that. So he decided to seize the vehicle. That was the patrol vehicle that we use. We found there, we used to use them for the peripheral patrol. He decided to park them in the hangar and claimed that they were broken. He took them for maintenance. Out of this, we had a row. When I confronted him that, when will we get the vehicles to secure ourselves by, conducting this peripheral patrol, because we are under threat. He acted abnormal. It was in the presence of Major Baji Mustafa, and he asked me, Atul Kamanyadil, how are you people behaving? I said, ask him how is he behaving. So I went to General Savage and reported this matter. Savage advised me that we are not in a situation that you should be having frictions. Try to contain each other, be patient for each other. I took that advice and came down. Then I used to come on classes every week, 3 times. French classes, observing those classes in preparation for deployment for Haiti, Paul Maison. So another development, he invited me that, I am not able to have my own jet by myself. That is a lady. He will take me to this place, Tenda Bar, that's where he kills out. He will give me, I said, I'm not going anywhere. Next, he introduced a mission that there are people crossing through Kiang, coming to fortify themselves spiritually to launch an attack on the government. I should join them, we go and arrest those people. I asked, if you arrest them, at this point in time, what's going to be their offense? Then they said, executive order was the day, order of the day. I said, fine, I'm not here to reinforce you people. I'm here to reinforce the physical guard, and Savage is there as the commander. Allow me to talk to him. I called Savage, informed him. He asked what was going to be those people, their crime if they are arrested. I said, I have asked a similar question, but they said, this is executive order. Then he was silent for a while and said to me, you don't go. But if they still insist, you may advise your platoon sergeant to give them not more than 3 riflemen. That means 3 private soldiers. I said to Savage, in fact, I'm on my way for classes. I called my platoon sergeant, who is Matthew Jassy, and advised him, if these people should come to request men, give them 3 men. When I came back from that classes, I realized that there was no mission.
You thought it was a trap?
It was a trap, of course. It was meant for isolating me. Then next to that, he went and stayed, I don't know with whom he was staying in Buyam, between the hours of 12 and 1 o'clock in the night. Called my platoon sergeant, advising him that he should request me to drive him and meet them at Buyam. Who he was there with, I do not know.
You can drink some water. And Mr. Jatta, we should start wrapping it up. We
That's
have
why I'm
15 minutes to go. Yes. Go ahead.
He advised this man to call me and tell me to drive him. The man called me. I said, look, what is the official errand you people are running at that place? He said, now, fine, no, Colonel said that, I should tell you. I said, tell Colonel to dispatch his people to come and pick you. He said, there is no driver. I said, stop it. Tell them to call me. If there is anything I am to meet them in Buyam for, I will know how to approach them as a soldier. Now tell them to call me. They didn't call me. Next to that, the following Friday, I came for classes. I went back in the night. I reached and found ML Mendy, Colonel Mendy, at the MRS. I just say, good evening, sir, and he just jumped to questions. Did you call to inform that you are coming? I said to call who? He said the cooks. I said, I don't even tell the commander that I'm coming. Since the first day I came here, I told him I have 3 days classes in a week. So he only knows that I'm gone when he does not see me, and he knows that I'm in when he sees me, because he knows these days that I go on for classes. He said, fine, they will not cater you for dinner. I said, I know that, but this is not my first time. I'm going for classes just to come and find remnants. Whatever I found on the table is what I do use. Then he said to me, yes, the boys killed a dog and they cook it. They dish me. I did not touch my plate. If you want to help yourself, you can use my plate if you find any plate that's not touched. That was the plate I took to Buffalo's house. I even sent a lance couple to go and bring that plate. We went to Buffalo's house. I touched the fish 3 times. The 4th one, when I put it in, I took a different odor and I put it out. That is where I caught this stomach problem until 2 days after that, I was operated. From that night, I couldn't have peace. Friday,
What do you think
Saturday,
happened?
Sunday.
What do you think happened?
I was poisoned. I suspected that plate was poisoned. But somebody informed me after consuming the plate that Sanna has changed his ghetto to the officer's mess. He wanted to inform me that I should not allow my plate to be delaying there, because this boy is a bad man. He can put anything for you in the plate. Since he was aware of our primary problem. But then already I have eaten this plate. So this is what led me to operation. And a surprising situation also happened. 4 days after my surgery, the doctor who treated me, I will thank him very much for saving my life. But he raised suspicion in my side as to his knowledge of this assassination. That was Dr. Tony. 4 days after the surgery, he advised me that patient is strong, patient can take bath.
Could you say again?
After 4 days, he said, patient is strong, patient can take bath. I said, take bath, pour water on my head. He said, yes. Then I said inside me, in my own thoughts, that you are late. If you have just got into this operation, the operation has reached you now, you would have finished me at the surgery. But now that I am on my bed, no, you cannot. Because since a day after my surgery, I advised my runner to go for my pistol. He brought my pistol, I cocked my pistol, put it in a nylon bag. I was lying down in the hospital with that pistol because I suspected that somebody might come to finish me. This is why when I was discharged from the hospital, I was able to go home with my firearm. I wouldn't have gone home with a firearm until my time of arrest.
And few days later, what happened?
Few days later, I was discharged 6 days later after that.
And then?
And then, on the 19th, there was this economic activity. The impasse was tense.
Yeah, Jammeh lost elections?
We lose the elections on the 1st December, I think.
And then it was Fankung Fankung?
Yes, if you call it Fankung Fankung, I will call it Sulon and Jambadon.
I do not know that one, definitely. Could you translate that?
But after all this, Council, we have spoken about the down settings in my performance. I have got areas in which I have also performed.
Yes, truly speaking.
NIA Alaji Moore and the group plan a Purukang arrest.
Alaji Moore and his group at the NIA planned to arrest me.
Ikanale fosu okono.
They come up to my compound.
Sinya Jammeh ni be sila right nkwali si left.
Many times. When they want to sit on the right side, I'll tell them, no, sit on the left-hand side.
Prior to that, defananga information.
Because always prior to their arrival or to their coming, I used to get information.
That if our plan can Purukang arrest.
That they are planning to arrest me.
Ngamen fallen ntebe arrest as an IGP Daoda.
What I said was, whenever they want to arrest me as an IGP anywhere, then it is my corpse which will be carried out. We knew each other amongst ourselves.
For 2 weeks, for the 3rd week.
They tried for 2 weeks, up to the 3rd week.
Liz, Deputy Director NIA.
Liz, Deputy Director NIA.
I called.
He called me.
Wolungo fangombena mole address kang police officers men yanta tala mission.
That day I was addressing a group of police officers who were supposed to go on a mission.
There will be no extension. You go and come. Others would go.
I told them there will be no extension for anybody. You go, when your time ends, you come back, others will go. When I'm ready, Liz called me and said, boss, where are you? I told him that I am in Banjul.
DG ko ya Jammeh ko ngesamba prison. Ibe muntole na.
He told me that DG said, Yaya Jammeh told him so that we can take you to prison. Come.
I saw the intelligence there. Men at headquarters.
That morning, I saw about 3 of the intelligence officers who came to the headquarters.
I was well prepared for it.
I was well prepared for it too. I was ready.
So, nkonna drive where nina oddly.
I told my driver and my oddly. I told them, let's go to the NIA.
Then Tata through the back door.
We went through the back door. We parked our vehicle and went in. I asked them, where is your DG? They said he's in his office. I went after him into his office. I said to him, Numo. I told him, whatever is going on, I know all. I told him, if Allah is only one, the truth will always prevail at the end of the day.
So,
I called my oddly. The bangle on my hand, plus this same watch, plus some rings on my hands. I removed all of them. I gave them to my oddly. He's called Sambu. He asked me, boss, what has happened? I told him, they said, Yaya Jammeh said, let them take me to prison.
I was not dismissed.
I was not dismissed.
I was not charged.
I was not charged.
I was not cautioned.
Iman silandi mandewu iman dandala.
Na bago diala nko numo ya challenge samba.
I gave him my bag. I told Numo, now take me to prison. Sambu.
Akumbuota.
He cried.
Nkaeko nga alata.
I told him, let's believe and trust in God, in Allah.
Then Numo police and Samba Umar Chamla office.
Then Numo told Liz to take me to Omar Cham's office.
Yen samba Omar Cham la office.
They took me to Omar Cham's office.
Nko Yankuba mfu mobile ola nga call ke.
I asked Yankuba to give me his mobile so that I can make a call.
Nga Interior Minister call Usman Sonko.
I called the then Interior Minister Usman Sonko.
Iko echi ko yen samba prison. Fele I have surrendered myself.
I told him, they said, Echi said, let them take me to prison. I have surrendered myself now.
Akonye ndeta fenola je nkonka fo ne nibita nyi ya kudola nkafo ya bula. Ateka jele as a challenge.
He told me that, well, I told you certain things to forget about them. But whenever you are about to go to this man for certain things, I tell you, stop it. But you see, there's nothing I can do about it.
So, nga telephone ring off?
I rang off the phone.
Nga di Yankubala?
I gave it back to Yankuba.
Not torturing.
The torturing.
I started world.
That's where it started.
Yen single handcuff.
They cuffed my legs.
Just take your time, Mr. Baji. If you need a couple of seconds.
Handcuff.
My legs were cuffed.
Sorry, yembulo handcuff.
My hands were handcuffed. After my hands were handcuffed, they decided to put my legs over it. They put in a stick. They hung me between two tables. If you can come right now and see, I will show you how the marks on my body, the torturing I went through.
I was bleeding.
I was bleeding. I was bleeding. I had wounds on my nose and mouth. All my clothes, my shirt was all torn.
Very seriously.
I was treated very badly. They were beating me. And I was hung upwards so that I will say yes. I have agreed to what they were accusing me of. They took me to prison.
Whilst
I was in the prison,
that very day, or the following day, your wife arrest.
They arrested my wife.
Your wife, like father arrest.
They arrested my wife's father.
Your wife, like younger sister arrest.
They arrested my wife's younger sister. They were all taken to the NIA and detained there.
Who was member
my last child, who was 8 to 9 months, that child was unable to suckle because my family all were detained. I was detained.
No statement was taken, a man charged, a man dismissed.
Just as I said, no statement was taken. I was not charged, I was not dismissed.
The
following day, they came back again for me and took me to NIA.
On the right hand side.
If you go into their premises on the right hand side under a mango tree, I found a messenger there. That's where I signed my dismissal letter and I took it.
Back to prison.
They took me back to prison.
Prison out of communication.
Prison out of communication. No rest was given to people. Up to some few days. They came for me and took me back to the NIA. I was there and they said that I should give a statement. There were some statements which I refused to sign. They took me back.
Nyata lungola for on the 9th and for on the 13th of March.
I cannot remember, either on the 9th or on the 13th of March.
Suto.
At night.
Around 8:30 to 9 o'clock.
Around 8:30 to 9 o'clock.
A one-man cell, maximum security wing.
I was in a one-man cell at the maximum security wing.
Superintendent Alaji Jobe Nata Seloele.
Superintendent Alaji Jobe came and opened the cell.
Akonye jogal denya sola yala ka bibile.
He told me, get up, we need you, because he's something who stammers when he's talking.
Ngulta ole nyama mankuto fango belto fango city.
I got up like that. I was even unable to tie the belt of my pants.
Through the back door.
He took me out. We went through the back door.
It will be David la office or inside the prison.
They were standing at David's office inside the prison.
Fluorescent light
There was a big fluorescent light on in the office.
It will expect the other gate, the main gate, the main wing.
They thought that I was coming through the main wing's gate.
Observation
When I was coming out, I saw two people whom I recognized. They were operatives of the NIA.
It told Benum Bansandingo Leka Fodo Korkaba.
They are from Bansang. One of them is called Korkaba.
Bukar Sala and Korkaba.
Bukar Sala and Korkaba.
Nimanyina.
If I can remember. Bukar Sala
and Korkaba. Benung Amile Yesamba NIA.
Bukar Sala and Korkaba, they were in the army, but they were later transferred to the NIA.
Ndela Futorek Bukar Sala na fonyin saba ni maskoli kamendum.
The moment I arrived, Bukar Sala suddenly put on the knife, the mask, the hat that they used to wear.
Nkayako Bukar.
I told him, Bukar.